Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Chronic Colouring Down Under. I'd like to welcome those who are watching for the first time and thank those who are returning. My name is Sarah, I am from Victoria, Australia, and today I will be doing a collab that I am doing with Johanna, Reese, Jamie and myself, Hues of 22. And if this is something you think you'll enjoy and up for a chat, grab a drink, put your feet up and enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are in this crazy world. As I said in the intro, doing the collab that I do with beautiful friends Johanna, Jamie and Reese, Hues of 22, and this month's is back to school colours. Now, I really struggled with this because pretty well I'm not sure if it's right across Australia, but I know like where I live and my children have gone to school, it's been all uniforms. So I'm not using the greatest of colours today, but I thought, well, I'll just show you the boring old colours that we used to have to wear to school. And also I'm kicking off I'm doing a buddy colour with the gorgeous Norma Jean from Mr. Mouse and Mrs. Mouse. And we are doing this page. So now this is the first time I have coloured for a very long time. My hands are pretty swollen. Not as bad as they have been, so I thought, well, while they're like this, I'll get this done. But probably not the best idea doing a grayscale when I haven't coloured for a long time, but that's alright. We can all have a giggle. Hope you're all doing well. So these are the two colours I'm using for the fur on the little miceys, and I grabbed a pink maybe for their noses and ears, I'm not sure yet. And this is the boring colours that was my school uniform. We used to have to wear a grey skirt, this is winter uniform, grey skirt with a grey jumper that had blue and gold like around the collar of your top. In summer for girls it was just a blue and white dress, that was it. So yeah, I'll try and do as best as I can with that. So where am I going to start? I might start on the top mouse. Now I'm using my Copics today because I find my Ohuhus aren't too bad in this, but the slimline Ohuhus with grayscale I don't like because they really feather. So that's why I tend to use my Copics a little bit more when I'm doing grayscale, because they don't feather anything like the Ohuhus. These Kmart ones I've never used in grayscale, but I was too lazy to go out to my trolley and get another couple of colours that I wanted, so I just grabbed these and let's just hope. So oh sorry, I made the camera wobble. That lid was on there nice and tight. So we'll start up with this fella up here. Make sure you're in camera, and I apologise if I go over the picture too much with my hand. That's the unfortunate part of being a Molly Duker. That's what my family calls a left-handed person, Molly Duca. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go any darker with this one, because he's it's brown, dark, coming up dark with the grayscale. Now, all I am doing, I am barely touching the paper, especially around the edges. Like the tip is just hitting the paper. That's the way I do the outsides of grayscale. And I've found it's worked okay for me so far. But today you may see me make a big boo-boo. So, I haven't filmed since the first week of August. A lot of you know that I bulk film at the start of the month, and it works well for me, especially with my health. And so I was meant to do this one last week, but I just got back from Melbourne, and yeah, it's taken me a bit to get over that trip. I had a ball. I did record some of the shops. I'm not 100% sure yet whether I'm going to put the vlog up. I'm just not confident, and there's some days where I'm a bit off the ball, not feeling 100%, but I'll watch over it and see what I think, and if I think it's alright, I'll pop it up. But I did have a really lovely time in Melbourne with Darren. Yeah, it was just, my body was absolutely tuckered out by the time we got home, so it took a few days to get over. And unfortunately, while I was down there, because the main reason, I might bring you in a little bit closer so you can see how it's coming, and then I can just move it per pit. I had to go see a new specialist. I was referred by my pain specialist to this fella, and anyway, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I can't even say it properly yet. I know there are a lot of you guys out there that have this condition, and so I'm sorry that you've got to deal with this. My GP suspected it was, and it's just taken me close to 12 months to be able to get in and see the specialist. It's just so hard here at the moment. And so the only thing that's good to come out of it, I'm off the steroids, because they were treating me as though it was arthritis, and I kept saying it doesn't, like, because I have really bad arthritis in my neck and shoulder from a car accident, and I does, like, the other joints, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but people that know, that who have it would sort of understand. Like, you know, I've had every limb of my body bloody bent and pulled and prodded, and be like, that doesn't hurt when I bend my knee. It doesn't hurt, but it like hurts inside. Like, it was weird. And yeah. And the only other good thing that's been happening, I think it's still getting over this darn flu. Was I am sleeping so much. I haven't slept this much in a very long time. So Darren, being Darren, is just letting me sleep whenever I sleep, because it used to be such a luxury, but now it's sort of like, I don't want to go to sleep. I've slept all afternoon, or I've done this, done that, and you know, feeling like a waste. Oh, I'm going to have to go back over that big line in his forehead. So, yeah. And then we've just one thing after another this month. And we've got some stuff going on behind the scenes that's really affecting me emotionally and mentally. And, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it together. Oopsie. Hope you didn't hear that. That was my belly saying I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know whether to do his ears a pinky colour and then go over it with a light brown to sort of tone it down. I've got to get rid of that mark. That's going to bug me. Try and blend it out. Now I've got to go all over it again. Gosh dang. Yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to address today. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I got a couple of comments that sort of, yeah, they did get to me a little bit. One was saying, you know, do more, less hauls. I hate watching hauls. And I thought, well, don't watch the haul. That's easy. And then one was in a planning video, and this person told me that basically I spend too much time planning for just a 1,000 sub channel. And that really, yeah, that sort of stung a bit. One of my hobbies is planning. Two, I'm a Virgo and I thrive on organisation. And three, I'm pretty sure all YouTube channels will tell you that planning, no matter what size, whether you've got 5 subscribers or no a million subscribers, planning is part of having a channel. So I'm sorry to this person if my talking about the plans of the video of the channel annoyed you. It said in there, you know, channel update. You didn't have to watch, but I'm not going to change how I run the channel, as I need to plan it out. Gosh, that looks dark. Oh well. All good. So, yeah, that sort of gave me a bit of a kick in the chin. But for me, especially when I bulk film at the start of the month, so then, you know, if I do have appointments or whatever, I can work around it and make sure I've got content going up. And then, you know, I can add things in towards the end of the month if I haven't filled the month up. And it just, then I get to just focus on colouring and, yeah. So, yeah, I was a little bit bummed about that. So I can't remember the person's name. I'm not going to say their name on camera anyway, but I apologise if you aren't enjoying my content. And yeah, there's not much more I can really say about that. Another thing is we buddy colours. I've got a few requests for this month and a couple that I'm sending out to because I haven't done anything with them for a while. So basically what I'm going to do, I do have ongoing buddy colours with certain people, and I won't stop doing that. But what I thought I would do is similar to what Deb from Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy did, and she put up books that she would be colouring in for the month. And if anyone wanted to do a buddy colour with her out of one of those books, to contact her. And I thought that was a great idea. So I think I might start doing that. If anybody else is like not keen on doing that and would rather, you know, do something that we've picked together sort of thing, contact me. You know, that doesn't mean I'm going to always say no, but I think because I've been destashing all my books and looking at new old books and whatnot, I'm like, oh, there's so much I want to do. But some of them I don't want to commit to a buddy colour with them, because they may, especially the more intricate ones, because they may take me, because I'm not a very fast colourist with any other medium except for alcohol markers, so they may take me, you know, a couple of months to do, and I don't want to do that to people. I know everybody's very patient and wouldn't mind, but it'd be me putting pressure on me, and I don't want to do that. Oops. So yeah, we had football this weekend just gone. Oh my god, was that eventful. Oops, sorry, you're not having a camera. Geez, I wish I did both the mice this colour now. That's potato brown, but I ended up having to do 2 coats because of that line in the middle. Yeah, we had Jace's football this weekend. Oh my gosh, was that eventful and a half even before we got there. Oh, I'm surprised we got there. We were, left a little bit early because being finals, we knew getting a car park was going to be a task in itself. And so we left a little bit early. We're out on the highway, driving along, and a truck flicked a big stone into our car. And it hit our windscreen and resulted in a big, like, spider crack. And, like, sort of, it forced Darren off the road and scared the absolute shit out of us all. And, like, all of us were in there, plus one of Jace's mates. And, yeah, so we got organised. Luckily, you know, other cars were travelling out that way to go to the footy, so we were able to flag a teammate down and get him there on time. And then we, I don't know, hour and a half later, and $900 later, a new windscreen. We're not sure if we're going to claim it on insurance yet. It'll depend on how much it affects our premiums, etc. So, yeah, we're still sort of waiting. I think I might colour his mouth completely. I feel like I've botched him, but I haven't. If you just, yeah, it just doesn't look right. And you can see, oops, on this one I have feathered out a bit. I'm just going to say that's because it's my first one. Alright, so I might try, oh no, I'll finish this little man's feet. So yeah, that was a little bit scary. But the good news was they won, and so now they are in the, am I doing the right colour? Ooh, no. They won, so they're in the semi-finals now. So, another Sunday game this weekend. About, it's a bit further out. It's probably half an hour out towards the mountains, so we might keep going on after football and go and have lunch out at the mountains or something. See how we're all doing, and fingers crossed Jace doesn't have an injury and we can. Oh, and the weather. It's been raining a lot here, which is good. We need it. I don't mind raining as long as it's not cold. But I've been, when I saw the specialist, he recommended wearing compression gloves at night time when I go to bed, because when I wake up in the morning, that's when they're absolute worst. They're so fat and juicy and sore, and I can't do anything for probably a good hour and a half with my hands. And so I'm like, you know, because I've said I don't want any more medication. I'm on enough for my other stuff, so please, none. And he was really good about that. So we're trying, obviously, the compression gloves, and it's cool because Jamie was just telling me about them. Oh, how long ago, Jamie? Probably a week or two before I went to the appointment. She was telling me about them, and I hate them. I really hate them. And it's weird, my right hand is the worst, and I'm left-handed. So sometimes I wake up and I just have to rip the left-hand glove off because I feel like I'm choking. And there's been a couple of nights where I haven't made it right through with the left one as well, but I'm trying. And I think they are helping a little bit. And the other thing he suggested is to put my hands in a bowl, like a basin of warm water, first thing in the morning, and see how that goes. So I haven't tried that yet. I'm trying. He also wants me to do hydrotherapy. He's sent a, what do you call it, a referral to the exercise, what are they called, like physio, we'll just say exercise physio person, and my GP obviously, for a care plan. And yeah, see how, and the thing is, like, I was sort of a bit, I was in shock, but I wasn't in shock. But because we've been traveling and everything, I wasn't 100% with it when, when we were speaking to him. So I didn't ask a lot of questions. So my poor GP is going to cop it when I see him next week. I'll be asking him a gazillion questions. Especially with summer coming up, there's like, sometimes nobody can touch me. I feel like my skin is on fire. I seriously feel like I'm being burnt, and it's just, yeah, not nice at all. And that's one thing I really want to get dealt, like try and work out some sort of treatment for, especially before summer, because all you guys know how much I suffered with the heat last year. So, and it's definitely not hormonal, because, yeah, as the weather's gotten cooler, I haven't had any hot flushes. Oh, I've had one or two, but nothing like I was having in the summer. So, yeah, I'll be following that up for sure. But yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to the hydrotherapy, but not, because I don't want to be seen in public in my swimwear. So now I'm trying to con Darren into, can we get a pool? Can't afford it. I'm like, well, we'll get a loan. I don't know if they let people with pensions get a loan. This is actually the first house we've ever had that doesn't have a pool. So the kids do miss it. And I do too. More so for watching the kids in it. And I know this sounds really bad, but you sort of know where your kids are then, because their friends come around to your place and hang out at the pool all day. Like, you're not wondering where your kids are. You know where they are. But I don't really have to worry about that too much, because our boys are pretty good. And his best mate, who happens to be, his mum is my best mate, they have a pool. So if they're not here, I know they're going to be over there. So yeah. So let me know what you think of the buddy colour idea. You know, that way I might be doing, you know, say 3 buddy colours in one on one page sort of thing, if that makes sense. So I hope it works out, because I love buddy colours, but I'm sort of putting off, and this is not anybody else's fault but mine. I put off other pages because I'm like, I've got to get the buddy colour done, I've got to get the buddy colour done. And I do that purely because, well, I enjoy the simpler pages too, but every now and then, I don't know, do you guys get like this? Do you just want to do a detailed page and just, you know, take time doing it, if that makes sense? I don't know. I could be just dribbling a whole lot of nonsense. So, yeah. And today I'm hoping I can learn about Google Docs and work out how to, this is very dark grey, how to put it on YouTube for you guys to fill out, and then we can start, I'll have it there, and then we'll can start What You Want Wednesdays, and what was the other one? I'll Shine the Light On. So I need to get my butt into gear and contact our first participant. And remember, we shine the light on. It doesn't have to be a YouTube creator. It can be a fellow sub of a channel, or it could be someone that's not even a sub of this channel, but you would love to hear more about them and introduce them to myself and others. It could be someone on Instagram. It could be yeah, it's open to everybody, not just creators, because you'll be surprised how much that even us, like, especially someone with my channel, you know, my channel's about learning with me, not from me, as I'm no expert. I wonder how this is going to turn out, given it's so dark. Oh well, it's done now, Sarah Both. You know, it's just nice to learn from others, and you don't have to have a channel to be teaching other people new tricks and that. I've learnt so much from all you guys. It's awesome. Oh, it's too dark. I might get a lighter grey for the next bit. It's going to look like this one's in a skirt, a tube skirt. I might just do the outline of this first. think this grey might be nearly ready to refill. Oop. Oh, it might be. I think you're still going to be able to tell they're pants, but yeah, it's very, very dark. And it's actually coming up. Okay, it's starting to run out. I'm going to have to refill this one. When it starts making that noise, my Copics, I know that I want to top them up. I don't like them. I don't like to let them run dry. Anyone else with Copics do that? I just get, you know, you want to try and get as much out of the tip as you can. Oh. I do have some exciting news coming up. I so want to share it now. I'm such a terrible secret keeper with me, but I can't. You'll understand why when I do tell. Can't even tell my close friends. Yeah, definitely go on a lighter grey. But you can still, well, in person you can still tell they're Pantaroonies. I'll just have a looky. Oh, I don't have a lot of greys in my Copics. I think, I reckon I might have picked up some more while we were in Melbourne. But they're in my haul box, of course. And this is a question I need to ask anybody else, if there's weirdos like me. I was saying to Darren the other night, because I've just about completed my, what do you call it, Faber-Castell Pitt pens. I've only got, I think it's 3 more to go. And so I ordered them, I think pretty well as soon as we got home from Melbourne, which was over a week ago. I can't even remember. Days are all blending into each other. I know it was a Friday or a Saturday. I don't know. Anyway, and I said, and he said, oh, have you used them much? Yeah. And I said, oh, not really. I said, oh, when I first got the small set, I had. And I said, but I don't know, I'm strange. If I'm collecting something, I sort of don't want to use it until I've got the whole set. Is anyone else like that? Or am I just weird? It's like my luminants. Like, I've played with them and that, but I haven't used them properly because, which is silly because I probably won't complete the set this year. I don't think I will. Like, I might get some for Christmas, but I don't even know how many I've got left to get. But I'd have enough there, you know, to be able to do a page with. But I'm just a weirdo and like, oh no, I'll wait until I've got the full set. Oh, please tell me someone else is like that and I'm not alone. Now, normally my school uniform would be, yeah, that'd be great. The jumpers would be grey as well. But I'm thinking, no, we're not doing all grey. How boring. Like, just because my school life was boring doesn't mean I have to make the whole page boring. So I might do 1 gold and 1 blue or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. So I'm hoping this afternoon to start replying to a lot of comments. I have been doing a lot of watching YouTube, but also in saying that I have not commented pretty well. Darren's just left me to my devices in the bedroom with the TV, and I just watch it on TV. So I have been watching a lot of YouTube, not just colouring. Of course, I have to watch my true crimes and travel ones that Darren and I like to watch for in the future. There's been some awesome videos come out in the last couple of weeks that I've really enjoyed. Oops, tell me this one's going too. I suppose I've been lucky I haven't done a refill of any greys yet. So thank you, fellow creators. You've been keeping me company the last, nearly 2 weeks, I think it's been. And there's been some really good ones come up. And I'm so annoyed. I need to start. What's that? I wonder if it's doing it on the other side too, if I colour on the other side. It is too. Yeah, it's starting to run out. I always pick colours that are about to run out. Okay, this is where we might try chisel tip and see if that's going to help us. But chisel tip and edges aren't my friend. No. Chisel tip's gone. Okay, we might just try and get a bit of colour into that white bit. And then I betcha I don't have a refill for this one. What is it? C5. I bought some refills in Melbourne too, but I don't know what colours. I don't have one up there. That's one thing I suggest too, if anybody's collecting Copics, also slowly collect refills. Like obviously start off with your favourite colours because they'll be the ones that'll go first. But there's nothing more irritating than you're running out and you can't refill it straight away. It's happened to me several times. Okay, that's about as good as that one's going to get. He looks like he's in faded denim. Alright. Okay, we'll just pause for a sec there. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm going to try and get a wiggle on because otherwise it's going to be near an hour video. So, because I spilt over there, I'm going to do blue on his neck. Oops. Now, do I do all blue or make that gold? No, we'll make it easy on ourselves, hey? Just do all blue. Awesome sound effects, Sarah. I hope everybody's doing well wherever you are and things are starting to cool down overseas. It's starting, our days here are starting to get nicer, which is cool. Oh, there's been a couple of days that, or a few days that I've been able to wear a t-shirt. But it looks pretty overcast and miserable today. Looks like it's about to rain. And the boys have the day off school today because it's parent-teacher interviews. And we very rarely attend them because Our boys never get requests, but we got one request today. I mean, during the week, for us to see one of Tyron's teachers. So, yeah, they do it so different now to how they used to. So basically, you only go to parent-teacher interview. You only get 7 minutes on the dot. They have alarms there and everything. It's crazy. For each teacher that you see. Now, initially, they'll send out requests on what teachers would like to see you. And then if there's any that, like if you've got a concern with a certain subject that your child's in, you can request. So, because I'm linked to their, it's called sector. So I get all their copies of their reports and all their assessments. I see what they get. And both our boys are pretty academic, so we're very lucky there, and they enjoy school. So we don't have a lot of problems with them, whereas like Diane hated school, and yeah, she was her favourite subject was woodwork. She actually made our dining table, and it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, she was definitely a hands-on girl. We didn't actually, even when she did year 12 towards the end, and she knew what she wanted to do, we didn't make her do her exams because we didn't want to put that pressure on her. She didn't need an ATAR score for any of the courses that she was needing, that she wanted to go apply for. So we thought, why put her through that pressure when it wasn't necessary? Whereas the things that both our boys want to study, they need to have an A2R score. So yeah, but so we need to pop up to the school at 4:30, well, before 4:30. Our interview starts at 4:30 and finishes on the dot at 4:37. So yeah, I don't even know why the teacher actually wants to see us, because his grades are, he's an A+ student, and he has no, like, yeah, he is a good kid. So Jace, yeah, he can get a bit distracted at school. He's a bit like his mama. But Tyron, yeah, no, he'll sit there quietly and take everything in. Okay, last one. I love colouring grayscale, and if anybody out there is nervous about it, don't even, like, I think it's just, not just, but I haven't coloured for a very long time. Just giving my hands a really good rest, but you can tell there's lots of over the lines and that, but I've enjoyed doing this, so that's what's important, isn't it? And it's not as hard as you think it is. Like, it's just, when you, I suppose it's a bit more freeing, and I'll show you when I finish this little section. It's a bit more freeing. I'm not going to colour their tails in. I'm going to leave them like that, and I'll just colour the butterfiller. Oh, the caterpillar, the butterfly in, and I'll finish their nails off camera, but I'll show you in a sec. Grayscale is really quite forgiving, and I'll show you why. Like this one is actually good. I'll go in closer so you can see. This particular grayscale piece, as you can see, and look, I'm no, you know, you don't learn by me, you learn with me, and this is something I'm just learning. But it does have a bit of a line, okay, so you do have guidance. And then it's just like when you're colouring with any other alcohol, with an alcohol marker, you just don't go all the way up, and it'll feather out, some more so than others. But see, that's it, done. And I'll show you. It's just finding your starting point, I think. But this book is really cool book to try. But if you've got any, even get on the internet and have a look at some grayscale easy pages and print them up. So if you look here, now if you look really close, you can see it looks like I've gone, like there's a couple of little tiny hairs in there. See? But I've gone out of the line a bit. That's alright. That's where those ones, it's more forgiving. In here I've gone a bit silly. But when you bring it up, alright, I'm not going all the way up. I'll still stay a bit close. It's very forgiving. Like, you can't really tell that I've gone out of the line. So, yeah. And that was a nice, quick, easy, fun one. So, yeah, give it a chance if it's something that scares you. I really enjoy it. But there's my boring back to school colours. I know Jojo, excuse me, has done hers. And what did she, oh, she was doing the Pixies colour along, I can't even remember what the name of the book is called. I'll link Jojo's channel below anyway, and you can go and have a squeezy. And she actually did swatching. Well done, Jo. So proud of you. Anyway, it's been actually nice to get back behind the camera and just take it slow and do this. Oops, stop wobbling. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support that you give me with this journey and being patient with me and putting up with me. It is truly appreciated. I just adore you all. You're all special in your own ways. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, as it does really help the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, maybe think about subscribing. Click the notification bell so you're aware of when new content goes up. Share with your friends, comment below. But most of all, stay safe, and remember, colouring is cool and kind. Bye.